some horizontal capabilities there. But that's it. That's all I'm running. And it's surprising the heck out of me how it works. Hi, Roger, D on that. Well, I don't have the paperwork to go different areas to talk. I go all over and everywhere to listen, but I don't go anywhere where I can't go illegally and talk. I refuse to jeopardize other people's licenses there, Roger.
I thought ayer que ya no era pronto, bueno.
Yeah, I thought about it, but you know, I go down and I listen to the guys on 75 and 80 meters, and they sound like a bunch of stock shirts, you know, I mean, like just goody-goody two-shoes, they're greater than thou. And they talk about some of the most boring shit, you know, like capacitors and diodes and relays and how they go around it and jerry-rig things to make it work and whatnot, you know. That's way out of my league. I like to talk about general subjects. Oh, yeah, I love a good old-fashioned rag suit. Ain't nobody in the world that will ever tell you anything different about me. I don't like to talk about anything specific, just talk about anything and everything in general.
Hello, Jesse 1-2, hello.
That was 11 meters.
Se ocupan, no, tiene que dar también.
And all the best of wishes right back to you and yours as well. Confidate to you, sir. Thank you for being up there. Very nice making the hookup with you. 460 Southwestern Nevada. Ciao, ciao.
Pues sí, pero ya ves, de Peterborough ellos se lo dan al precio que ellos quieran porque mucha gente no quiere batallar a línea y todo eso y porque si no tienes nombre acá, lo pueden dar al precio que ellos quieran.
CQ, how about it? 420 Nevada, I believe it was. 420, 498. World Radio 498, St. Louis, Missouri, standing by.
Good morning, Mr. John, and how are you?
Doing well, my friend. I heard you out there, and I just had to reach out and say hello. How are you doing today, my friend?
Oh, I was doing really good, and then I hear you, I'm even doing better. How's that?
Well, you made my day. See how you are? You've already done a good deed, and you didn't even have to try. What do you think about that, my friend? We just we're just sitting back here listening, which is what we usually do. But we were in there trying to. We've been trying to pour a cup of coffee now for about 2 or 3 hours.
Well, let me tell you what I do. I eliminate that problem because before I go to bed at night, I make up a full pot of coffee, and then I pour it in the thermos, and so in the morning, all I have to do is open up the thermos and start sipping.
Now, see how you are. see how you are now. You're already making me feel stupid. Now, doggone it, now that's not right. I'll tell you, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, my friend. You always do that to me. You know that. You always kill me with your good thoughts. I have to give you trouble over it. You know that. That's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, the last thing I want to do is listen for that gurgle at the end of the heating cycle, you know. The coffee maker, you know, dripping. Then you got to wait for the dripping. So I do that while I'm either watching something on the internet or playing poker on the internet like I am right now. I'm playing poker on Poker Stars right now and playing a 5-card draw. I got my gun with the coffee sitting right next to me. Got almost a carton of cigarettes right in front of me. And I got you on the radio. I mean,
Well, I don't know. It all depends on, I guess, your outlook on life, my friend. It sounds to me like you've got it made. Sounds to me like you've got it made, my friend, and you've got everything lined out, and everything is looking real good for you. I'm sitting here, and I have to apologize. I'm sitting here, and I suddenly can't remember your numbers. Well, am I getting Alzheimer's? I mean, is this a sign?
as you can see, the numbers were 420. 460, Rural Control International. No, Rural Control. They went international after I got my Rural Control numbers. But anyway,
You're 497. I thought you said that guy's numbers were 420. Hello, check 1, 2.
I don't know what all I got as a 460. I got 3 or 4 different conglomerations of numbers, but anyway, I'll just go by 460. Unless I talk international. If I talk international, then I go to Radio 1.
That's why I'm having trouble. I know you've talked to me on a variety of numbers now. You trickster, you doggone it. I'm gonna call you 460, okay? 460. And I want to thank that gentleman out there that interjected for me and tried to help me out. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. But I'm obviously going brain dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I'm gonna go by 460, and doggone it, I'm gonna have to go back and correlate all these numbers together.
Well, I can give you a whole slew of numbers of my old call signs. Sierra Oscar Bravo. What the hell was that? I can't remember that one. Oh well, but to American Radio 885, Blue Sky 885. No, that's 288.
I must be long-winded there, 497.
Yeah, it's 498, my friend, and yes, he is.
Copy.
Well, I tell you what, I'm just gonna go with 460. Okay, 460. That way, I have a hard enough time. I can't remember names. I can't remember numbers. That's why I keep a notebook in front of me. And I was kind of energized to get over here and say hello to you. And so, in my haste, I made waste. If you know what I'm saying, I did not write down the information. So I, therefore look like an idiot, but that's just the nature of the beast. It wouldn't be the first time, my friend. Doggone it, now you faded away from me and you told me your personal. Doggone it. Come on back again. Tell me that personal. I'll tell you what, 460, I think we lost our conditions. I don't know if you can hear me or not, sir. I'm going to say 73s to you. I'm going to check back in the records there, and I bet you I've got your personal there. We've talked many times. It's so good to hear you out there. Like I said, I jumped to the radio to try to get a hold of you, and it was fun making contact. And I do want to thank that gentleman out there that tried to assist me there with my brain dead situation there. Okay, 460. Have a great day. I'm long winded. I've got the run on sentence. We'll catch you later. UDX 498, San Luis, standing by. And we're both talking to each other at the same time. Have a good one, 460, 498, since 73. Catch you later.
Hey, 498.
Hey there. Whoever said, hey, 498, it's hey there right back to you, sir.
Okay, I'll let you make that cup of coffee after 3 hours.
Well, it's waiting for me now. It's in there and it's ready. All I got to do is go in and, doctor it up just a little bit. You know what I mean? But I do want to come back to you and ask you your name and numbers there. You're very loud here, sir. I've got a room full of you.
Oh, okay, that's just traditions here at 498. I'm not doing anything special. Just running this Cobra 139 XLR about 12 watts.
12 watts? Well, I'll tell you what. Talk about efficiency. You need to speak to Joe Biden about efficiency, my friend.
75. I talk to him on a daily basis.
Do you? Well, I'll tell you what. You better give him your 12-watt rule, because I'll tell you what. Your 12 watts sounds great, my friend. I'm telling you, you are rocking the boat on 12 watts.
Well, I appreciate it. You're doing really good there, 498. I'll tell you, it sounds like you're right here sitting in a room, not down the street. Literally, you sound like you're right here in the room.
Well, you're very kind. I appreciate the accolades, my friend. I have been working on trying to get the audio and everything to be where it needs to be, and I need to quit talking so loud. I come from the CB world here, and I was always used to talking loud, so it's now hard to not do that. Roger?
Yeah, well, it's your expertise, that beautiful audio, and everything you got going on. We're actually on the horizontal side of a set of PDL2s there. And we sit up at 3,050 feet up here in the Mohave. It's Roy Rogers Country, Victorville, Hesperia, Apple Valley, up here in the Mohave there. 498 754, Roy Rogers Country.
Boy, I tell you what, so your numbers are 754, is that correct?
That is 100% correct for the last 48 years.
Very good, sir. My name is John, Juliet Oscar November. May I get your personal? Would you mind?
No, not at all there, John. It's Ralph, Romeo, Alpha Lima, Papa Hotel. Just like on Happy Days, we talk out of this Happy Day station there, Roger.
Yeah, Ralph Mouth. You got it. I got you. Well, I'm not going to call you Ralph Mouth, though, okay? I won't do that, sir. But 754, I'll tell you what, you are looking great on, I guess I run a video gate, when I'm talking, and you're live on YouTube there on Highlander 498 interactive video gates, okay? If you wish to look at it, you can look at it. If not, you can catch it later, or if you just don't have any interest, don't look at it at all.
Yeah, I'm not too much into the internet here, John. I'm not I stay off that social media and things like that. I help the grandkids color and read and write and do math and stuff like that there, Roger.
Well, that's because you come from a quality upbringing, my friend. I grew up with my grandparents in a small town of about, 650 people maybe. And, there you found that you occupied yourself with things that were of greater importance. And, the internet is a huge distraction to all of us. I mean, if you look around when you're in the store or any place, everybody's looking at their phone. It's almost like we're addicted. And, I won't go into that conspiracy theory.
Yeah, Yeah, no, I hear you. I just, I'll tell you, you remember the old small, candid camera?
Oh, I sure do. Yes, I do. Go right ahead.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing now, but it's closed doors, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do. I do. Yeah, we things are quite different these days, and with the introduction of AI, um, I'm telling you, I tried it out just to see what it was like the other day, and I wrote a paragraph, a fictitious paragraph, okay, and I asked the AI to help me, and that damn thing wrote four different scenarios of the same thing, and every one of them sounded so much better than me. Uh, Boy, I tell you what, we need to watch out for that.
About the internet. I'll go to the school and talk to some of the teachers there. I don't know anything about the internet, and I don't want to know anything about the internet, but you tell me everything else, about books and utilities and, the birds and the bees, I can tell. You know what I'm saying?
I do, Ralph. I understand totally what you're saying. I basically, I I spend a lot of time trying to get the channel into order on YouTube there a little bit, and everybody's so nice and kind. They come, it, it's slowly building. It's slowly building, and it's one of those things where you hope you're given the content that the people want to see, but. I can understand staying away from the internet 100%. I wish that I had probably done that, but I unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know how you look at it, but I come from the technology arena in my work. So, it was just a situation in which I was thrust into, and boy, I tell you what, I certainly haven't slowed down the horse too much on that trip, if you know what I'm saying, even though I should.
Well, you're enjoying what you do there, John, and that's the main thing. Just enjoy what you do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, everybody has a story, everybody has a life, and, you do good. And that's all good. That's why we have to look at it in perspective. It's like a fisherman going out to the ocean and fishing and not catching anything.
Yes, yes. I can understand that scenario about the fisherman not catching anything. My goal here is not to oh, look at me, look at me, no, no, no. I want people to try to get on the gate. I want them to try to get their signal up on my screen. I want them to see themselves. I want them to hear themselves. This is something fun for people who sometimes come from the audio and CB world, if you know what I'm saying. So I do it for them. It strictly, it doesn't do anything for me. I'm not monetized or anything like that, so I don't get anything for it. And usually, if I get anything, it's usually trouble for it. But that's the nature of the beast, and I really don't care. I just don't care. I want everybody to have a good time, and if they enjoy looking at the gate, then they enjoy looking at the gate, and I so appreciate them. If they don't, please just pass on by the channel and don't be concerned, and it's really of no issue. But no, I think we should get back to the ways of the past. Unfortunately, I think it's a little bit too late for that.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I wish I had something to take you there, John, because you got top shelf audio. I don't know what you're running for a station there, but I did tell you what I run over here with the stock microphone, and like I said, 12 watts. That's what we got going through the show. I'm running galvanized steel coax. It is military coax, and both leads are cut out 112 feet 8 inches for every 14 feet. I give it 1 inch there, so I can go vertical, horizontal on this 11 kilo switch box there. And I don't have a ground plane. I took my ground plane down about 6 years ago here. I was doing, I retired at 6 years here, John, so I thought I was insatiable. And I wanted me to take the antenna down, so I left the PDL2 up there. It's sitting up about 25 feet to the top of the dome, and I run it at a 7-degree pitch with 2 wires on a reflector, 16 gauge, 18 feet apart, or 18 inches apart. I run 4 ground rods. It's called a halo ground. I keep it inside the cube, which is approximately 18 feet. From ground rod to ground rod, one north, one east, south, and west. I got 4 ground rods to keep it inside the cube there, so altitude is we're at 3,050 feet in elevation, and also quite a bit there.
Oh, Roger, Ralph, Roger. Yes, boy, I tell you what, you certainly got that. You've got that engineered to a T there. You've definitely crossed all your, well, I hate to say T again, but you've crossed all the T's there and dotted the I's. You know what I'm saying. It's great to see somebody doing so much with, only 12 watts, okay? If you were looking at my scope right now, you would say that person is running 400 or 500 watts, okay? So know that your magnification capabilities of your beam, I don't know what the gain of your beam is, but I know on like a 3 element or 4 element, it's 7 times the input wattage. So I don't know exactly what your gain is there, Ralph, but I'll tell you what, it's very impressive, sir.
Oh, thank you there, John. Yeah, it's not very high. I do run it at a 7-degree pitch, and I think that's about it. So, it's just, we're getting into the horizontal side of the band. So there's usually the horizontal side and springtime there. So, I can go vertical. I can switch over to the vertical side. I'm going to go ahead and go to the vertical side of the beam real quick. That is the vertical side, and that is the horizontal side. And I'm going to go vertical horizontal, and that is the vertical horizontal. Right back to you, over.
I'll tell you, I was watching everything, and when you went from vertical to horizontal, horizontal to vertical, I really could not discern a difference. And once you went to vertical and horizontal, you became just a little bit more robust. But it was. I'm vertical, as you know. Well, I guess I haven't told you anything. I'm on a Super Penetrator 500, my friend. I'm up about maybe 20 feet in the air. We plan on going up another 30 feet, and we're probably going to end up, since we've had some issues here locally, we're probably going to go ahead and put a beam up, and we're gonna probably make that a 3 or 4 element, something like that, on the horizontal side. So right now we talk strictly vertical, and we've had very good. We've been very fortunate. The skip gods have been with us, throughout, and we do what we are talking on a Yazoo radio, and we are putting out a few whiskeys there, my friend.
Oh yeah, no, it's very clean, John. Very clean sounding there on the Yazoo there. It's just a beautiful audio coming out of your station there. It's just, we've been out here on the lower side for 48 years, John. This one's about 25 on 375, but we used to talk up on the upper side, shoot in LA. There was a group of guys, great operators, and back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, it was really nice. But I first got the PDL2 back in '76, and I think I paid like $69, $79 for it, and see, this is my second pair. So the first pair, when I first moved up here, we had heavy winds. The winds come in from the South Pacific there, and I was like, working up in San Francisco, doing a lot of work up there. So we did quite a bit of telephony back in the early 90s when the cables were around for maybe 12 or 15 years there. But that one come tumbling down, and about 13 years ago we got this one. So we were at about probably about 12 years, 13 years. I was going to put up a shooting star. A good friend of mine, Henry, had one, and he ended up going back to Taiwan. And that one didn't fall through just the way I wanted it. I would have just bought it just to, have it. But, yeah, there's a lot of great antennas out there, John. I would recommend anybody that the wind load's really heavy and hard, go with the 3-element Mako. And, you can find the 3-element Makos. They're a little pricey, but, they're durable. The steel quality, the aluminum quality's a lot thicker. This one here, on a real reflector, they are fiberglass, and I'm running Francis Amazers on the real reflectors there for the back reflector there. So, it's a little bit heavier, a little bit better fiberglass than the originals there, right?
Oh, definitely, Ralph. I'll tell you what. I guess it was about 15 years ago. I was married, and we had the old beautiful home situation. And I had a 3-element Mako vertical, and boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about talking? Yes, it did the job for me, and it was wonderful. But when I moved away from there, we sold that house, and now I live up on top of a hill. It's only about 1,000 foot tall. It's not like where you're at. You're Ralph. You need to quit talking down to me, doggone it. But you're talking down in elevation. No doubt about that, my friend. And what I'm hoping to do is just I don't have to go up too high. But I was thinking of the 3-element Mako. You read my damn mind, and excuse my language. And just putting it on the flat side, and that way it would be available to me as I needed it there. And I might find that I might really enjoy it out there in Skipland. I've really only ran the 3-element vertical. I've never ran a flat side antenna, so I really am. I'm looking forward to maybe making that change here at my station, my friend.
Yeah, Roger. 100% on that last transmission, and a lot of it, I've talked to one individual. He was out there on the Big Island of Hawaii. I've been talking to him for many years. August is the best time. Record is 6.5 hours. This same setup on the boat. I do have capabilities on this radio. I don't have the full 414, 14, 14, 14. Most of the upper channels I do. This is work on this radio. So,
Roger on Never Keying It Up on AM. Well, I've kind of found out that unless you want to put yourself in a Ukrainian fudge a Ukrainian box, we'll call it that, okay, and run your system through that, you can get great sound off of the HF rigs on AM if you do something of that nature. If you do not, AM is very bland, and really the HF rigs are just not really the rigs to do the AM. They do fine. They do fine, okay, but they're competing with radios that are designed for AM, and I know the 7300. It sounds pretty good on AM to me. I get a kick out of hearing everybody on the 7300s these days. You can't throw a rock without hitting one, and it's getting to be the same thing with the Yazoo radios these days. But that's okay. That's okay because we want everyone to have good sound and enjoy their radio to maximum potential. I hope you heard what I said because I saw conditions going down whenever I saw you last unkey, and that's what I thought. Ralph. 754 Ralph. Hey, UDX, United Delta X-Ray 498 here in San Luis area. We're wishing you the very best. If you can hear us. 73s, my friend. I'll look forward to our next QSO. I'll be looking for your number and listening for your voice, okay? Have a great day. 498. World Radio 498, UDX 498. How tiresome does that get, huh? 498, St. Louis, Missouri. We're off the key. Catch you guys later.
CQ 498, 498. Do you copy World Radio 191?
World Radio 191. Boy, I tell you what, do I copy you? Yes, sir. You've got sole control of my radio, sir. Please go ahead and adjust the volume as you need to.
Okay. Well, I will take care of your radio as good as I take care of mine. And I'm one that when people come and see my radio, man, they ask me, "Did you ever recently buy that?" I said, "No, I've had it about 5 or 6 years or whatever." You know? I really like to take care of my electronics, and believe me, it costs enough. Yeah, good day, my friend. You're also on radio, are you?
I'm on a Yazoo, my friend, a Yazoo, and I run a Super Penetrator 500 vertical antenna up about 20 feet. About 20 feet, my friend. Not too high, but boy, I tell you what, with your signal, I don't have to worry about being up too high. Is that a QSL?
Okay, QSL. Well, let me tell you what I got, man. My antenna is a vertical. I'm on right now. It's about 7 feet off the ground. Yeah, it's about 7 feet off the ground.
Had to show me up.
I think that the antenna I have, the company that's made from, and I'm trying to stir my brain to get the name of it out. The antenna itself is called the Himalaya. And the company that it's made by, I think, came out in the mid to late 80s. Oh, man. It's kind of slipped my mind. But if I call the name of it, you'll know. They made a radio like the Jackson, and I'm trying to think what's the other, I think that's a base station radio. I think that was one of the more popular radios. This is what happens as you progress through life. The memory, I think I need probably about another 100 gigs in the head, and I'll probably be okay.
He's got my problem.
You remember the name of the company that made the President Jackson? This particular antenna, far as I have seen, is the only base station antenna. They made a lot of mobile antennas. And this one I couldn't even get in the U.S. I had to get it from the UK back here.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I think you actually said the name of it. Wasn't it President that made those?
There you go. Yeah, that's the company, President. Yeah. And like I think they said, I think they came out in the late 80s, I believe. They appeared on the scene. And like I said, they made a lot of mobile radios, some base stations, but a lot of mobile radios. And this was the only antenna that I had seen that was actually a base station antenna. It looks very much like a big stick. It's only a half wave antenna, but it's a lot more beefier than a big stick. It's a pretty thick antenna. It's a good size antenna, and it is fiberglass. That's one of the reasons why I got it. Because I'm here in the 123 division, the island of Bermuda, and I'm not so far away from the ocean. And you know, it's amazing. My first CB antenna, my first real CB antenna, because I had antennas before that I made, but my first real CB antenna was a little quarter wave antenna that had long, it was way back in the 70s, right? And it had the main quarter wave radiator, and then it had the quarter wave radio. So it was a very slightly made antenna. I went from that one to the half wave, and then I went up to a 5/8 wave, and now I'm going back to a half wave. But this antenna seems to work pretty good. Back to you.
Well, I'll tell you what, my friend, it works beautifully. You know, I've got excellent copy on you here. I've got a big stick sitting right in the other room there. You know, and I understand you say that the antenna you have, the Himalaya there, is more beefier, and that's excellent. That's excellent. But what an easy antenna to put up. Oh my gosh. Slap it up in place. I bet you didn't even have to adjust SWR, did you?
A little bit. Just a little bit, because in fact I probably talk up the higher end of the band more than I talk down here. When I come down here, I'm probably up on 38, talking maybe a little bit of DX and talking to my locals. But to be honest, most of the time I'm up around 555. I tend to be a little bit more of a DX, you know. I'm still trying to find all these little countries that are hidden away in the low corners. I'm getting there slowly but surely. So I have this Himalaya. I also have a 2-element Moxon that actually is right now.
Don't call me Shirley.
I was just talking out there a little while ago. And I said, let me come down on 38 and just see if I hear anybody, particularly my local phone or whatever. And I heard your signal, actual signal. Definitely somewhere between 7 and 8. Hitting up on the 9 at times with signal coming into the island of Bermuda. But yeah, it's only about 7 feet off the ground. I am on the northern side of the island of Bermuda. I'm not sure if you know where that is. Some get Bermuda a bit confused with the islands of the Caribbean. But we are about 780 miles off the eastern coast of New York. About 780 miles due east from New York, out here in the northern Atlantic. Very small island with a few 11-meter antennas up. How about that?
Oh yes, I know right where you're at, my friend. And boy, I tell you what, I don't know how you throw a rock and don't hit an antenna. I'm telling you, I've got so many stations that come in from Bermuda. And apparently the big radio store is on your island, because you guys all come in like gangbusters and knock my socks off. I mean, you know, it's a good thing I wired my radio down, or I'd have to chase it down the bench every time you talk.
I hear you, my friend. I hear you. Well, I'm looking out my window, and I'm seeing my big linear. I think that really helps the signal, because as you can see, I'm not got my antenna up high at all, 7 feet off the ground. I think I depend on my beam to do the heavy lifting, but surprisingly enough, even at just 7 feet off the ground, this antenna works very well. This antenna, when I first saw it, and I just saw it, okay, so I was kind of in the market for a vertical. Now, the gain aspect of this antenna is pretty much up there. Whether it actually ends up being as much gain as you say it is, I don't know. But I just wanted a good antenna. And I said, well, I'm going to go from the aluminum, I'll go to the fiberglass, so I don't have to worry about the salt and all that. But the interesting thing is, it's 3 sections. And I had it down, I don't know, the early part of this year. And I noticed that it's got a gel coating on it, okay? 3 sections. But the very top section, which is actually the shortest section, about halfway up it, the gel coating had been stripped completely off. And that's from the salt spray that I get up here. Go ahead.
How interesting. Boy, I tell you what, you do have to deal with a whole different aspect than what we do here in in Missouri, if you know what I'm saying. Um, Good grief! I was sitting there thinking of about 50 things to talk to you about while you were talking, and now I'm sitting here going, "What the heck am I going to say?" But needless to say, you know, that antenna, it seems to be really good on your gain. You come in with a lot of punch. Your modulation is right where it needs to be, and then your articulation is very, very clean. I'm able to understand each and every word you say. It's it's not that muffled, as you very well know what it sounds like. I can't stay up on 385 too much. I do a little bit here and there, but needless to say, I've got locals that want to talk, and they get right in the middle of the gate, so that's okay. That's up to them. Radio is radio. You got to accept what you got. So I drop down here to 375 occasionally and other frequencies, and it gives a diverse picture to everyone out there that enjoys the video gate type situation. A little change, and I want them to have the opportunity to, get out there and get their signal up on the screen if they want to, and hear their audio. I get so concerned about saying this so much, but sir, if you're into internet or you'd like to see what you sound and look like, you go to Highlander 498 Video Gates or Interactive Video Gates, either one, and you can. I've got the live going right now, but it will be posted up here shortly, not too long from now. But currently, you'd have to go back in time on the video to see what you're doing. But I think if you do look, you'll be very pleased with what you see.
Okay. So that's Highlander 498. Okay, I'll take a look after we finish, man. Give you some time. Well, that's just great, man. And again, you're giving me a really good signal coming here into the island. It's a little bit noisy, as it usually is. We got a lot of people on 11 meters, man. It makes me smile because I've been on 11 a long, long time. And, there are a lot of friends of mine who have started 11 and going to other bands and, trying to encourage me to, do what I got to do so I can talk on the other bands, which I may very well do at some point in time. But the interesting thing is, I got the radio through shortwave listening, and I'm still a big radio listener. So I listen all around and some of the other bands that we can't go in and talk. But the interesting thing is, up there on 20 meters, I can remember way back in the 70s, man, you used to sound not as easy as 11, but it was pretty busy. I go up there now, it's like ghost town, and I know it's not just conditions. I mean, I know I'm not hearing everything that's out there, but, it's not as populated as much as it used to be, which is unfortunate. But as you and I can both see, 11 meters is still rolling on strong, though, QSL.
Oh, QSL, my friend, QSL. Yes. I think that fact is shown evident because of the fact that we have so many ham operators that are down on the 11 meter band, and they're very welcome. Come, let's talk. Everybody's welcome. The thing about it is that unfortunately, that is reflecting the fact that there's not much going on up on the ham bands, or it's too restrictive, or something, whatever might be the case. They feel that they enjoy talking on 11 meters. I mean, it is unrestricted. Sometimes that's very, very good. Sometimes that's not so good. I'm a proponent of like 38 being a calling channel, and everybody makes their calls on channel 38. And then QSY to another frequency. And that way, we all have a common frequency to make our calls on, but we QSY to another frequency. That was the way it was done back in the older times there, and I guess I'm showing my age. And needless to say, I kind of wish we could do that again, but it don't look likely, if you know what I'm saying, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Well, what you're talking about is what I grew up with. You know, I started in what 1969. I was 9 years old. You know, I remember when the 23 channel radios. I remember when the 40 channel radios came in. I remember when 38 was the standby frequency, and you pick up your traffic and go QSY, similar to 555, which is the international call frequency up top. And so far, that's being kept pretty clean. Not all the time, but most times, you know, people pick up the traffic and QSY and use standby channel for what it's supposed to be for. But in more recent times, I mean, you know what? Back in the day, you know, sideband on CB, right, was I would say what's the word I want to say? It was kind of the introduction to get us out there and get our amateur license. So it was a bit more strict than what it is now, because like now I feel sometimes that, you know, like, hey, anything goes. And you have a lot of, I hope they don't take offense to this, you have a lot of AMers, you know, that have come up here on the Philly side, we call it those side bands. And, you know, they're a different breed. They were definitely a different breed from typical us that was up here way back in the 70s and into the 80s and came up here on side bands. You know, we were probably people that were more into radio than just talking. So the AMers were down below just talking, and the sidebanders were up here. You know, we might have been looking to go onto other grounds, or you know, we were more into radio and technical stuff and all that, and you know, kind of following the rules of the radio. But now we have anybody and everybody on. So now, as you see, 38 is no longer just a standby channel.
Yes, my friend, you are correct. It is no longer a standby frequency. It would be nice if we could go back to that. You know what I'm saying? But it does not look likely. I too am thinking about, I'm getting pushed by my friends as well to go ahead and enter the amateur radio world, okay? I hold a degree in electronic communication. I'm not trying to pull my cord, but I'm just saying I have a degree in electronic communication, and I used to hold a second-class radio telephone license. So, I mean, I think I could go take the test and, you know, and get certified and get up there in those ham frequencies. But I just find myself hesitant because every time I go up and I listen, they usually argue quite a bit. And I want to talk a little bit more than, you know, capacitors, diodes, resistors, and things of that nature. But I want to talk about those too. That's great. But I don't know. I have not made that. I had not made that decision as to. Is simplistic. So most of us should go ahead and do that and put that stigma of us not being ham operators away.
Well, okay, this terminology coming through, I probably think it's standby. No, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I've worked in electronics since I was 14, okay? As an apprentice, and then became a technician, and then I started working for the authorized dealer here on the island for Panasonic, and you know, back in the 70s, coming up, not so much now, but back in the 70s, like Panasonic was like at the top of the table as far as not only home electronics, but they did some industrial things as well, you know. And spent some time in the U.S. and New Jersey at one of the R&D factories. So I've been in electronics a long, long time, and I'm still into it. The difference is that now I have added also IT to what I do. So, and the radio, I got into shortwave. And by the time I was 9, I think I got my first little walkie-talkie and been talking on radio ever since. So you see, I've been in the game for a while. But there are now, not so much maybe down here, but I think there's good bit down here too. But when I go up on the upper part of it, I like to say, for instance, I told New York, there's a while ago. Most of the people I'm talking to in Europe are all amateur operators, you know. So I do get to feel all that or what. Since, like I said, I was in my early teens when I first got my first tri-band radio receiver too. So I've been around like yourself. I've been around electronics a long time, my friend.
Well, it certainly sounds like you've got a strong background. It certainly does, my friend. And you know, it's usually evident by the station and everything like that. I've got some people that are nearby me that, yeah, they get out real well, but they sound like crap. But that's the nature of the beast. Okay. Then you got those that sound like angelic. You know what I'm saying? They're just fantastic sounding, much like yourself, sir. You've got an excellent sounding station. One thing I noticed here on my log is I don't have your personal. My personal is John, Juliet Oscar November. May I ask yours, please?
Yeah, John. Okay, I'm just making a note here. I'm going to make sure I put you in my log also. My call name, my handle is Bob. Bravo, Oscar Bravo. Now, that's not my given name. In fact, it's part of a nickname I had when I was in college. But I like using Bob because it's one of those names that can get through even if it's heavy QRM or QSB. Yeah, that seems like it can get through pretty good. My given name is not a very radio name. And when I first started using it, I usually have to say it about maybe 2 or 3 times before somebody would get it down because it's probably a name that most people may have heard. Some people may have heard here and there, but it's not a popular name at all. So I like to go by Bob. And then if I'm talking to somebody who may be a little bit dyslexic, and I'm spelling out my name for them, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo, easy to write it down backwards. It's still good.
I can see where, if you had a little bit of a complicated name over the radio, the enunciation was difficult. I could see where you'd shorten it to Bob. As long as you recognize it, that's all that's required. That's all that's necessary. Here I am. Okay, got to calm down. All right, got to go easy. All right, there's no need to talk loud. As long as you you recognize Bob as you, that's all that's required. You're World Radio 191, Bob. So if you hear that, you know it's you, right?
Okay, George,
Losing him.
I guess we're at time for it. Yeah, this is it. I'm a ratchet John. I fully admit to it, and I like the QSO, so that's me.
Still talking.
Bob, Bermuda, that's only QSY. I had another station call me. The other station calling for Bob. Can you QSY?
Alrighty, Bob. 191, World Radio 191. I know you're QSYing, so I'll make it short. It was great talking to you. Enjoyed the QSO. Look forward to the next one, my friend. Have a great day in Bermuda. 498, World Radio 498. Sending good numbers. Catch you later. Coffee.
127. He says 127 721. Yes, sir, Mr. 333, and we will let John know next time. He goes into work super early. My God, he's in there like maybe 5:30, 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes. He deserves to get off work, man. I mean, he's a working guy. I know him, and he's every day, 6 days a week, he's going to work, and he goes in way before the crack of dawn, and his employers are very lucky to have a guy like him.
It's time for lunch. This will time will end in 20 minutes. Enjoy your meal.
Just wanted you to know you're making a good trip around the Big Island. 010 with the wave.
CQ, how about it? 010 UDX 498 United Delta X-ray 498 St. Louis, Missouri, calling.
Hello to you. EDX station there around St. Louis, Missouri. Sorry, QRM's kind of rough and tough. I kind of missed those numbers, but I did hear you around St. Louis.
Hey, Roger. 010, you got UDX 498 498, my friend.
I think he said 408.
498 my friend. How's everything around the mini grass?
Oh, not too bad. It's a beautiful morning out here. We got a little light rain, but it's just light. It'll burn off with the sun. Anyway, 398.
All right, well, we're going to get that number right. It's 498. 498. World Radio 498. United Delta X-ray 498. John, Juliet, Oscar, November, my friend, 010 on the mini grass.
Got it all that time. 498, John. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I'm going to back out and be quiet for this little radio drift out. But St. Louis, Missouri, Mr. John, have yourself a super fireman. You got Jack in the shack. Take you back.
Jack in the Shack, you're live on Highlander 498 Video Gates on YouTube if you want to check it out.
Writing it down.
Very good. Highlander 498 Video Gates. Jack in the Shack. Okay, we'll catch you later, my friend. 010 in the mini grass. Good talking to you. Catch you later.
Aloha. Have yourself a good DX day, sir.
Aloha to you and good DXing to you as well.
Roger.
CQDX, 23 Echo Kilo 101, I'm listening.
CQ, was that 101 World Radio 498 St. Louis asking? I'm apparently talking to myself. Negative contact on that 101. Probably had the numbers wrong. 498 World Radio 498 St. Louis, Missouri. Standing by.
Hello, Radio 143, the Jamaica Eagle is calling, standing for contact.
143 Jamaica, 143 Jamaica. World Radio 498 UDX 498 St. Louis, Missouri, saying hello.
198 Missouri, it's a pleasure hearing you around Jamaica, sounding good coming across the Blue Ocean. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening, my brother. It's 498, 498. Boy, I tell you what, that 4 gets mistaken for a 1. I'm about ready to change my numbers to 198.
No, I don't want you to go down. I want you to go up. So I will accept the 498.
I appreciate it, my friend. You got a big smile on my face here because everybody says 198 all the time, and it's just a common mistake. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's my enunciation. But anyway, my friend, I was hearing you out there in 101. You're mighty loud. Was that your number? I think I may have grabbed that from the last QSO I tried.
Yes, I'm 143, and I don't want you to come down there because that would be a demotion for you. I want you to go higher and higher.
Well, you're a kind and considerate person, my friend. I do appreciate it. Thank you for correcting me, 143. I get I get involved in dealing with the laptop and dealing with trying to make sure that the live video is operating okay and things of that nature. 143. Boy, you're sounding good up here in the St. Louis area. You got John here. Juliet Oscar November, my friend.
Thank you very much for the flowers. You two sounding good coming across the Blue Ocean. I really appreciate you stopping by me.
Okay, 143. You're sounding great coming out of Jamaica, my friend. Let me send good numbers to you and wish you the very best of days. And good DXing to you for your day, my friend. Get out there and get yourself some DX, okay? Good talking to you. You got John, Juliet Oscar November up here. Highlander, 498 Video Gates. We'll catch you later. Have a good one, 73s.
Okay, my brother, no pain, no strain. Really appreciate it. 73 to you and your family.
73 is right back to you and your family, my friend. Have a great day.
Hello, Radio 143, the Jamaica Eagle passing through. Hello, around UK, England, 143 Jamaica saying good afternoon. Yeah, good evening from 143 around Jamaica. Good evening, good evening. Hello, 113 Pennsylvania. Good afternoon to you. Yeah, 113, it's a pleasure hearing you today. 73 to you and your family. Yeah, who's that calling 143? Good evening to you. Yeah, good evening right back to you, my brother from 143. Hello, 777 South Texas. Good day. Yes, sounding good from Texas, around Jamaica. I'm on the north side of Jamaica. Hello, radio, the Jamaica Eagle passing through. Hello, radio, Jamaica Eagle passing through. Hello, around Baja State, 143 Jamaica. Thank you very much from passing the flowers from Baja State. You too sounding good in Jamaica, 73. 632 East Coast of Maryland, good day. For Jamaica, 010, Big Island with the wave. Yes, 632 East Coast, Maryland, 73 to you and your family. Hello, to you, 142 Jamaica, aloha, have yourself a super fine day. We're trying to do these. Appreciate the good day. Back off.
Excuse me.
Hello, I sure hear someone getting back to 143 around Jamaica. Good evening, good evening. See, I got it wrong again. 143. Hello, 743-143 Jamaica. Hello on the east coast of southern New Jersey. Good day. Oh, thank you very much, 743. 73 for you and your family. Hello, around Toronto, Canada. I didn't get your unit number, but I say good evening to you.
Windsor.
Oh, 46, Toronto, Canada. Thank you very much. You two sounding good coming across Jamaica. I really appreciate you stopping by me. My radio's getting back. Yeah, 46. You coming back to 143. Pretty nice. I appreciate that. Okay, 46, Toronto, Canada. It's a pleasure. 73 to you and your family.
Windsor, Canada. Probably hard to hear.
Here, 35. I didn't get that other number. Good evening. Hello, we're on the band 143, saying good evening.
14714. 145 Jamaica, waving a hand at you, over.
Good evening from Jamaica. Good evening from 143.
869 in the mobile. 145 Jamaica, waving at you, over. Roger, my friend, got you loud and proud on this side. 145 Jamaica, you have a great day. 73, and I'll be standing by. 145 Jamaica. One four five Jamaica, standing by for contact, over. P24 Illinois. 145 Jamaica, got you on this side. Okay, over. 324, you have a great day. 73. 145 Jamaica, standing by. Station calling 145, come on.
147, 147. 145 got you on this side, over.
Hello, Concrete Jungle 143 around Jamaica saying good morning, good afternoon.
145 Jamaica. I'll be standing by for contact, over.
Yeah, 155, good day, 155.
Got you on this side, over.
Yeah, 155, it's a pleasure hearing you today. Good afternoon to you.
145 Jamaica, got you on this side, come on.
Yeah, 155, I say 73 to you and your family.
Central Wisconsin, 145 Jamaica, got you on this side, over. Triple 4 Wisconsin, 145 Jamaica, got you on this side, good day, over. Triple 4, you have a great day, 145, coming on the side. 324, 145 Jamaica, you have a great day, 7-3, I'll be standing by. Sounding good around the Big Island there, Mexico. First Virginia Station, 145, got you on this side, over. Hello, ticket 460 and aloha. Good morning from the Big Island, 010 with the wave. 957.
Roger, 460.
145 Jamaica wave. I watched it yesterday. Enjoyable, appreciate it. You posted it, 010 Big Island. 957. 145 got you on this side, over. Hello, please. Good morning time around UC Oregon. Aloha from the Big Island. Hello, 224.
Hello, Securiac, looking for North American DX. Hello, Securiac, I'm looking for North American DX. 26 Alpha Tango, 369. 26 Alpha Securiac, looking for North American DX. Please QSY frequency 27410. QSY frequency 27410 for Southwest England. Thank you.
That's how it's supposed to be done. Or sometimes you wait for the contact, but I applaud him. Excellent work. See, here, I don't know about elsewhere, it leaves the calling frequency open. Other places, it's still going to be busy, obviously.
155, 155. 145 Jamaica. 145 Jamaica, waving at you, over. Any station, 145 Jamaica, 145 Jamaica, trying, over. station, 145 Jamaica, shouting at you, over.
26 Alpha Tango 369. I think that's what it was. You got World Radio 498, St. Louis, Missouri, returning to you. Apparently not. Oh, conditions fell out.
Radio 498,
No.
498. 145 got you on this side, over.
Roger, 145. 145 doing a great job into the central portion of Missouri. World Radio 498, John here, standing by and waving at you.
Radio 498, 145 Jamaica, waving at you, over.
145, you're doing a great job here in St. Louis, Missouri area. We're waving right back to you. You have a great day, my friend. 73s to you, okay? Boy, he just faded out. So that. How about it? 26 Alpha Tango 369. 26 Alpha Tango 369. UDX, United Delta X-Ray 498, St. Louis, Missouri. We are calling.
498, 498. 145 Jamaica, waving at you, over.
Oh. 145, this is 498. We just talked there a few minutes ago, my friend, but I'm waving back at you again.
Roger, my friend. Have a great day, 7-3. And I'll be standing by, 145 Jamaica.
Very good. 145 in Jamaica, sounding real good here in central Missouri. We're waving right back to you, my friend. Have a great day. Good DXing to you. 498, standing by. No. Sorry.
Central Missouri, we are standing by and ready for contact.
Well, there can be only one. Make that a little bit more obvious.
145 Jamaica, waving at you, over.
Hey. Who you calling a retard? Come on, you're on live video, man. Who you calling a retard?
145 shouting at you, over.
The only retard I know is the one who called somebody a retard. That's not a very nice thing to say about anybody. How rude.
547, Oklahoma. 145 got you on this side, over.
That was one of my locals.
Roger, Roger, my friend. You have a great day. 73145 Jamaica. Standing by. CQDX, 14 Newfoundland, Canada. Standing by.
There are no events scheduled for the next 30 days.
CQ, how about it? 14 Newfoundland, 14 Newfoundland, 498, World Radio 498, St. Louis calling.
World Radio 498. Did you hear the end, my friend? Conditions are starting off on my end. Did you hear the end? You're 14 Newfoundland, Canada. 145.
14 Newfoundland, Canada. Well, I tell you what, yeah, we're having a little trouble on this end too, my friend. But we wanted to jump in there and say howdy to you and just let you know you're doing a great job here in Central Missouri. You've got John, Juliet, Oscar, November. Is that a QSL?
Work out on that, my friend. Conditions are starting off here, so we're going to say thanks for the contact. 73. Be safe, you and yours. 14 Newfoundland, Canada, and we're stepping back on the side.
Very good. 14 Newfoundland, Canada, sounding real good here in my receive just then. Really came in nicely. You have a good one, my friend. UDX 498, World Radio 498, St. Louis, Missouri, standing by. Heard you. Why don't you quit whining and let's just meet and solve the problem?
551, Ontario, Canada. 145 Jamaica, waving at you, over.
Whining babies out here. Boy, I tell you, need to grow up, cooperate, and get along. Otherwise, we can all just be hateful to each other all the time.
On 23, you have a great day. Thank you for picking me up. 123 Canada. 73, have a great day, and I'll be standing by. 145 JA.
I won't call out who that was. I don't think it's a requirement, nor do I feel that that would be a nice thing to do.
Roger, Canada
But
Station.
he
Got you all.
is
Have
a
a great
jerk.
day, and I'll be standing by. 145 Jamaica.
Sorry.
Jamaica, you making it back to 26, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Windsor, Ontario, Canada, 26. Got you loud and proud on this side. Thank you for picking me up. Have a great day. 73145 Jamaica.
I can hear you